Hi guys, it's Ksenia. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to probably the most disappointing fragrance review that you will ever watch. Well, hopefully this video is not disappointing, but these fragrances are. I don't think I've ever been more disappointed. I probably have, but I'm just so let down with these fragrances. And I know I'm giving away pretty much the whole topic of this video, but I can't even go into this video without just letting you guys know that right off the bat. I'm so sad over these new Sol de Janeiro limited edition summer body mists. So Sol de Janeiro comes out with usually like a trio every summer. It's limited edition and there's supposed to be obviously these delicious summer scents. This year, literally, what is this? My hopes were here and what I got is like, you can't even see it in the camera. These will be going back. They kind of gave me a different impression in the store. I ended up only buying two because even at the store, the other one that I didn't buy, which I'm gonna get into, was just like, what even is this? I left that. But these two kind of smelled okay to me in the store and I wanted to do this review, so I picked them up. And as I've been wearing them for the past couple days, I'm like, these are the most boring, lackluster scents that they've already done a million times. They smell cheap. I love Sol de Janeiro. I love so many of their scents. So this is not to bash the brand as a whole, but I'm just like, what even is this launch? All right, with all that said, let's get straight into it because I have a lot of thoughts. Of the trio, I ended up purchasing these two, the pink and the blue one. I'll get into the names, but first I'm just gonna let you guys know the one that I didn't purchase and why. Also, bear with me with the names and pronunciation of these new mists. The one that I didn't pick up is called Danca Mystica. I don't know. But this green one, I thought was gonna be my favorite because if you've watched my channel at all, fig is within my top 10 favorite notes in fragrance. So I had really high hopes for this one specifically. I was fully let down when I smelled it and all I got was Santal 33, but a softer version. It had that same earthy edginess that Santal 33 has. So other than the fact that I just don't like the scent, super redundant. It's been done a million times before. And also, how is this giving summer? And even smelling in the store, like usually whatever they put in that store, I don't know. Sometimes a lot of perfumes will smell amazing to me in store. Then I come home and I'm like, this does not smell like how it smelled in store. So I'm fully convinced they put something in the air. But this one smelled bad to me even at the store and coming out because I had it sprayed on my wrist. So I didn't even want to bother with this. It has notes of fig, warm vanilla, and sandalwood. So I'm just confused where this fragrance went wrong because I love all those notes. But that's just, I wasn't getting those notes. I was just getting a really green, maybe the sandalwood was the biggest part of this. Not really any fig or vanilla warmth, sweetness whatsoever. That I got at least. Just again, way more of a sandalwood forward scent. And I'm just like, where is the summer in that? Like I get the fig all over the marketing, but the fig I feel should have been, my camera is crooked, but I definitely feel like the fig should have been the keynote in this fragrance and not the sandalwood because it's just not giving summer then, you know? Let's go into these two, which even though I have them here, doesn't mean they're any less disappointing. They're better than the green one, but just very redundant. I'm not gonna say that they smell bad because they don't smell bad, but they smell exactly like scents that have even come out from this brand. So I'm just confused. Let's start with Aqua Mystica first. So, I mean, obviously the name, the color, the bottle, everything for this one screams aquatic scent. By the way, the bottles are really pretty in these. I will give them that. They have this marbled cap, so I mean pretty, but if the scent sucks, then it's just like, why even bother with the packaging? I'm being ruthless in this video. This one, it says take the plunge with fresh notes of neroli water, tangerine, and salty skin accord. I mean, not that I had the highest of hopes with this one being an aquatic fresh scent, but this gives me Victoria's Secret Aqua Kiss, maybe even Victoria's Secret Love Spell or Pure Seduction, some mixture of those scents. But I'm just like, how am I getting a Victoria's Secret mist in Sol de Janeiro, you know? And Aqua Kiss and Love Spell are not favorites of mine from Victoria's Secret to begin with. This one was so disappointing because in the store it actually kind of smelled good to me. And then I came home and I'm like, this smells like a Victoria's Secret scent. It also gives me a little bit of Bombshell in there, which as I've mentioned, there's this weird aquatic muskiness and almost this cheap kind of scent that I find both Bombshell and Aqua Kiss has. I don't know how to put it into words, but It's what I smell. And this one has it too. So I'm just like, this is giving cheap, fresh body spray. Nothing that I would expect from Sol de Janeiro. Also, these mists are not cheap. They're only 3 fluid ounce and they're $25 each. So, and then this one's the one that, following the fig one that I thought I was gonna love, I thought this one was gonna be really good because the packaging is all pink and pretty, and it's called Aqua Mystica. But no, this is another disappointing one. I think out of the 3, this is my favorite if I had to pick. This is the most redundant one. Like, this just smells like the original Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62 to me. This one says, feel the first kiss of sunlight with dreamy notes of orange blossom, flamingo flower, and golden musk. This is just Cheirosa 62, but fresher, softer, lighter, a barely there version of Cheirosa 62. It's like, if you wanted this smell, just get Cheirosa 62 and you're gonna get more of the scent because it's the same scent. This is just like watered down. This review was ruthless. I love Sol de Janeiro, which is why my standards are usually pretty high. Their fragrances are so good. I mean, the OG Cheirosa 62 still is like one of the most incredible smelling scents ever. And so I always have high hopes coming out of this brand, but I feel like they're just getting cheaper and that's really disappointing, you know, especially coming out of a brand that you really love. So yeah, this is definitely probably the most disappointed I've been in a while with the fragrance. These are both going back in the store. I don't want these. I don't need these, that's for sure. They're just like not even a want at this point. They're so boring. Not into these. I'm so sad about those because if you watch the video that I did on all the upcoming new perfume releases, I included those because I was so excited about the new summer limited edition trio because I usually really like these trios, but this one's real bad. The one from last year was really good, but this is really bad. If I could make one request to Sol de Janeiro for them to bring back a discontinued scent that I think is probably their best scent, maybe even beating the OG Cheirosa 62. I want them to please bring back the Anita scent. I'm kind of like halfway on my mist of this. I still have it and it's like my most prized possession at this point because this is probably their best mist that they've ever come out. They need to bring this back. Sol de Janeiro, if you're watching this, you probably aren't because I've been dragging your brand this entire video. Well, not the brand, just these scents. They suck. But please bring back the Anita scent. That was the best. I need like 5 more bottles. So that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will definitely say save your money on these. I know the Sephora sale is going on right now, but these are not even worth the sale. That's how bad they are. Maybe you might like them if you don't have other scents like these. Maybe they'll be good to you, but I personally do not recommend them at all. That's my full opinion on these. I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know your thoughts on this video. I don't know if I'm the only one. I haven't seen really any reviews of these yet, so I'm not really sure what most people are thinking about these. So let me know your opinions. I'm curious to know. I hope I'm not the only one that is just like dragging these scents. That is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video.